Well, we stand with our LGBTQ community year-round, but this month is a special time to show our support. Joining us live in studio to kick off Pride Month is the president of Dallas Southern Pride, Kirk Myers. Hill, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I smiled about the Hill part. I'm newly married October.
Oh,
So,
newly married.
Kirk
All
Myers
right.
Hill, I was like, wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
It was the wedding of the century. But anywho.
Okay, we'll talk about that at some point. Let's talk right now, though, about Dallas Southern Pride and how it got started.
Dallas Southern Pride was started as an socialization opportunity for the Black LGBTQ community to come together and socialize and have pride in who they are and who they love. And it was at a time when Dallas, on the Strip, Cedar Springs, was asking Black and brown people for multiple forms of ID. So it was a needed opportunity for us to come together and socialize.
Okay, this year, we've seen legislation across the country and right here in Texas that opponents say targets the LGBTQ community. How important is this Pride Month to the LGBTQ plus community?
Well, I think this year, as you've stated, because there are so many things happening with the Supreme Court rolling back potential rights that could affect not only women's rights, but everyone's rights, I think it's more important for us to stand and be seen in solidarity for this year's Pride Month.
And what plans? I know you guys have a lot of plans for this Pride Month, but what plans does your organization have right now?
Oh, I mean, we have a lot of plans. And this year, we're really focusing on the unity piece. And so we're going to have a lot of family-centric events this year, which we haven't had in the past. And so we start off our Pride Juneteenth Unity Festival weekend. So, of course, you have Pride activities today, the raising of the Pride flag. And so then you have Dallas's Pride, but then you have our Juneteenth activities that happen June 16th through the 19th. And it will encompass a weekend of events from Yale University coming in, producing. They're going to actually present some of their initial findings on data regarding Black gay men in the country. They're doing a study, so that's going to happen here. So along with Yale University and Johns Hopkins. So we're really excited that that's happening, and that data will be coming out of Dallas during that weekend. Also Friday, there's a big welcome reception. It's free. It is sponsored by Gilead Sciences. So we have some big powerhouse hitters sponsoring the event this year. It's a host of parties and events, but the biggest thing for us would be the Juneteenth Unity Festival and pool party.
Yeah.
And this year, again, we're talking about unity. We have Moneybag Yo, and the City Girls, along with Salsa Santana. So that's quite unusual mix.
If you don't know, that's a major lineup. I want to make sure I get to some other stuff because they're giving me my countdown. Look, I saw you guys have a swimsuit drive going on. What is that all about? How can people take part in that?
Well, that's the family part.
Okay.
So the swimsuit drive, the swimsuit drive is for Samuel Graham Park, but it's for the whole park and recreation center throughout the city of Dallas. What was explained to us is that, hey, the patrons oftentimes were unable to participate in the parks and aquatic centers because they didn't have swimsuits.
Yeah.
And so Abounding Prosperity, which is also an organization that I run, and Dallas Southern Pride took up the charge. And so we are sponsoring the swimsuit drive. We've already purchased over $1,000 worth of swimsuits to align with last week's Memorial Day, and so it will be ongoing. That is,
Kirk, I got to get out of here. Give me the Dallas Southern Pride link that people can find information.
Again, thank you. Dallas Southern Pride, www.dallassouthernpride.com.
Oh, that's easy enough. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you again for having me.
Such good information. Helping us kick off Pride Month, y'all.
Yay.
Yeah.